Hey guys, what's up? It's Lily, and today I am back, and I am doing this for a second time because I just deleted the voiceover, which was great going, Lily. So, the first page I decided to do was a space for negative comments. You know, I've never really liked this page, so I always try and find different ways to do it without doing that prompt. I think in the last journal I covered it with wrapping paper, but in this one I am filling it with fond memories of mine. And I didn't end up filling up the entire page, so I'm going to go back and add pictures. So it's not technically done yet. I might leave it like this, honestly, but I'm probably might go back and put more pictures. You will see when I end this clip that it's not technically done. But I was just cutting out this picture because I guess I wanted it to be like a shape more than a square. More of a shape than a square. I don't know. It was an idea that I didn't have to do, but yeah, it's fine. So I can tell you a little bit about each picture, but not like a lot of it about each picture. But first, I'll tell you that there's a lot of me peeling up some of the pictures so I can stuff another picture under it a little bit, like the corners. So I'll tell you that's what happens with some of them. But yeah. This picture is me and my friend. We were out at a skate park and I don't know what to refer to it as. And where I live, everyone does this thing. They go out with a friend. They say date as like a joke. And then next to it, I have my cat next to the Christmas tree, which I think his name is Henry. Not too sure. I'd have to go look. The picture next to it that I'm gluing in is carnations. Every year at our middle school, we got carnations for Valentine's Day. You buy them for your friends. And that was just some of them that I got. And the next one, this pink flower, it's not really a good memory. It was just I was really proud of how that picture turned out. And it was my favorite picture I've ever taken of a flower. That was a mouthful. So I just put it in there because it looked pretty. And then the picture that I'm putting under where Allie is, which is the friend in the corner, it's a picture of me and my brother. It's like the only good picture I have with the two of us, which he would say, I don't look good in that picture because he wasn't prepared for the picture. I just got him to look at the camera at the right time. We were at an amusement park on a ride. And then the picture under that, my cousin and I had a mini photo shoot because she had gotten a camera for Christmas. I think it was 2 years ago she got it. And then the one that I'm putting a little under where Buddy is, like I said, how I had to lift up the corners, is Easter 2018. I was with my cousins at a park, and we all got on the slide and decided to take a picture. And we were all looking at my uncle, and my aunt had this picture, so none of us were looking at that, but you know. And then the next one is an Instagram picture. My phone used to do this thing where I'd take a picture on Instagram and it'd save the cropped version, and it glitched every once in a while, which it doesn't do that anymore. But this is one of the glitches of a picture. My window seat, before we had the cushion on it, I had draped a blanket over it, and my cat really liked that blanket. Under that is a picture of my first cut crease. Don't have much to say about that. And then if we go back over to the left page, that was difficult, is a picture of Ambrose in my first Wreck This Journal video where he was helping me with air quotes. But that's when he had the page. Next to that, it's a friend and I were messing around and she had wrote that and I took a picture, so I just put it on here. It's the first time I was at her house, I think. And then this is just a Starbucks Frappuccino, like one of the first ones that I had bought by myself. I need to bring water with me when I do voiceovers more often. I'll have to I trimmed the sides, and this isn't technically done, like I said. This is so glitchy. Oh, I apologize. I don't know why it's glitching so much, but I decided to do the tongue painting page. I used a bomb pop, or a red, white, and blue popsicle. I think it's also referred as a firecracker, which I did lick the page, and then this is me trying to draw a heart, and it just wasn't working. so it looks really bad. So then I went with the blue on the other side and did that. And then I was cutting out firecracker, like around the letters so there's no yellow. And I used that to put on the bottom of the page as a decoration. I also cut out a thing that says Pop History, which is basically how the first popsicle was made. And I had read it prior, so I still remember. It is a little boy, this thing that I'm currently cutting out, that helps. A little boy had left his juice outside, and it froze, because it was a cold night, and he called it a popsicle. So this is me trying to decide where it goes. I put it there, and I kind of like how it goes over the circle, but, it doesn't have to go over the circle. That's, I don't know. I was planning on putting the popsicle stick that the popsicle itself was on the page, but because it has a little joke on it, you can see it printed. But I decided not to. I didn't like how it looked, so I just stuck firecracker there and just called that a page. I ended up putting packing tape over this page. I went back through the pages that I had done and that are completed and put packing tape and or Mod Podge over. I did packing tape over like this because it has cardboard on it, and then Mod Podge over the ones that just have like a drawing on it, like Dolores and BMO in the front. And then here is the final page that I decided to do, which is the glue in a photo of yourself you dislike and deface it. I decided to use this picture from my Instagram, which is me in a Snapchat filter sticking my tongue out with a peace sign, which I cringe every time I look at it. So I also, when I printed that off, I printed some, just like a cartoon hat and a sleep mask, I think some sunglasses, and like different lips to put over mine. So I glued that picture in, and I also had glued an envelope. You'll see the envelope, but I had cut it and I was going to glue it in. You see me run out of glue. So I trashed that, and then I lost the film of when I glue this envelope in and put the hat in there. But that is what goes in the envelope. I'm just gluing it on the left page. But that's it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you all in my next video.